What's up guys, it's that time of the year again where we start plotting and planning our trips away with family and friends, usually to remote destinations, sometimes other provinces. So you want to make sure your vehicle is running in tip-top condition. So obviously the first thing you want to do is service your vehicle. That's a given, that's kind of obvious. However, there is this little component that I want to discuss today which can have a significant impact on your fuel consumption. The mass airflow sensor, mass sensor. Now let me show you where it's located. So the mass airflow sensor, and this is a Toyota Hilux Vigo. So you want to look for the air intake. So this is the air box. So there's quite a bit of traffic coming through. So this is the air box, and then this is the air intake that goes down there. So the mass airflow sensor usually sits on top of your air intake. So the function or the purpose of the mass airflow sensor is to measure the amount of air that enters into the vehicle system, and then that gets sent to the vehicle's ECU, and then it calculates how much fuel needs to be added to the air ratio. So you want to make sure that this thing is 100% clean, it's not clogged up, and it's free of any gunk and dirt and grime and so on. So for guys like us that go off-road regularly and we drive on gravel roads and dusty roads and sandy conditions and so on, this is a component you want to check fairly regularly to make sure that it's absolutely clean. So it's a very delicate component. You don't want to be touching it with your hands and so on, and you want to make sure that you're using the correct cleaner. You don't want to use something like, you do not want to use WD-40. This is a definite no-no, but you want to use something like this. This is a carb cleaner, however, you must check the container that it says it's safe for oxygen sensors. So this removes all sludge and dirt, carbon buildup and so on, and it's quite safe for your mass airflow sensor. This I picked up at Builder's Warehouse. It was inexpensive, 100 and odd bucks, and yeah, probably can get it cheaper at other hardware store and so on, but it's readily available and there are many brands on the shelf. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's open this thing up and then see what we're dealing with. So most modern petrol or diesel fuel injection systems has a mass flow sensor, and it's usually located on top of the airbox, held together by two or so screws. So the first thing you want to do is just remove these screws. Put that in a safe place, you don't want to lose that. There we go. There we can see we have the one little sensor over there, and then also if you look inside there, I'm not sure if the camera will pick this up, but inside there are two little hot wires inside there with diodes or resistors or some sort of electrode or whatever on there. So that's what you want to clean, and then this is the other component you want to clean here. So it's simply a case of, let's just disconnect this thing. Use the straw, and then okay, so after you've given it a nice couple of sprays, I would say hold it on there 3 to 5 seconds and then shake the excess off and then allow it to dry. So as you can see, I'm not sure if you can see inside there, but there's absolutely no residue. It's not an oil-based spray. Make sure that that's why we don't use WD-40, because it's an oil-based spray. So that will clog these sensors up and it will obviously malfunction. So make sure that it's a quick drying spray. And then when you replace this thing, you want to just put it in there gently, and you don't want to over tighten. There's a little rubber seal on there, so that seals the air in, and you just want to put it on like so. Like so. Press it down, and then you don't want to over tighten it and strip the thread, so just make sure it's tight enough. I say that's it. Pop that back in there. Voila, done. Job done. So that took me all of what, 5 minutes, and that little jobby that I just did now can have a surprisingly significant impact on my fuel consumption. Okay, so that's part one of a series of short little videos that I'm going to create on little jobbies and maintenance and inspections that we can do on our vehicles ourselves. You don't have to be a qualified mechanic. I'm not a qualified mechanic, but it's simple tasks you can do, and you don't need like advanced tools or anything like that, that we can do just to ensure that our vehicles are truly running 100%. And doing these jobbies ourselves can mean the difference between having an enjoyable holiday or your car breaking down in the middle of nowhere. So you must remember, our vehicles are fully loaded. It's summertime now, the weather's warm, so we need our vehicles to be running in tip-top condition. You want your vehicle to be as reliable as possible, so you can take it to your destination, you can have a fantastic time and come home in one piece without any dramas. So yeah, if it's something you're interested in, give us a like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.